it going, YouTube? Stan, and I'm back with another upload. Back in the garage, back where we normally do all the work. Lately I've been uploading some stuff kind of at the dealership on some of the new trucks that we got coming in. So if you like that stuff, go check that out. I'll link it up top somewhere. But besides that, like I said, we got a video on the truck. My truck, my 02 Silverado. If you don't know, I've had this truck for a long time. It's a 5.3 with a 4L80, cammed with Texas speed ported heads. Just all the cool stuff that kind of makes a single cab kind of fun. Also, I have a 6-liter being built for this truck right now. So the 4L80, it needs a little motivation to get going. The 5.3, you know, it's doing what it can, but it can't do it all by itself. So we're going to swap the 5.3 out for a 6.0. I've got some extra parts over there on the side for the 6.0 once I get that back from the machine shop. Fully forged, rotating assembly, all the whole 9 yards on that. Frankenstein ported heads. Like, I really put in some work on that one. So if you haven't checked out those videos, I got some of that stuff too. But that's not what this video is about. We got headlights for the truck because if you can't see, the headlights need some love. And I got another tonneau cover for the truck. I've been probably about 2 years since I've had my last tonneau cover because it kind of got tore up. I got it from eBay, so couldn't expect it to last forever. But we're going to do 2 videos on one because they're both really simple. Some information that you guys might be interested in. So if you're looking for headlights, we're going to unbox the headlights because I haven't even seen them yet. If you're looking for headlights, I have a link in the description where I bought these headlights from because I did not get them from eBay, even though the box says made in China, so they might be made in the same factory. And the bed cover, different website, but not from eBay like I said, so I'll link that down below. And let's get into the video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Well, let's do it. Alright, so real quick, we're just going to take a look at what I currently got because these things are going to get tossed. So one thing I'll kind of give you guys some knowledge on is, like, before I had like the tinted headlights. So like you can go on like eBay or some websites and you can get like where the lenses are tinted and the inside buckets, kind of like where they house the actual bulbs themselves, are kind of black. Because I kind of wanted a darker theme to this truck. Look really good. One, they don't last long because they're really cheap headlights. But then two, one thing you got to keep in mind is the way factory headlights are made, kind of with the shiny inside and things like that. Like, I'll go over here and look at this car. You see how it's just shiny and everything in here? That's on purpose. So going back to the truck, with the black insides, your light that comes out of the projector isn't that bright, and it almost useless. So I changed them out. They're kind of, like I said, they weren't holding up good anyway. Changed those out and got these that have like a chrome bucket on the inside, kind of going back to what the factory called for, trying to get that more light out of the headlights. Well, these work for a while and they're better. They're not as bad, and I do like them better. But the thing is you can kind of see they're just fading away. It doesn't really show that good on camera, but they're a little faded. Not the worst thing in the world, but they don't look good. So I'm going to change that out and kind of upgrade my lighting situation, but also the look of the truck. And then, like I said, we got the tonneau cover in this big old box here. But here's the box for the headlights, so let's go ahead and open that up. And now that I've kind of showed you everything, this is what I mean. So these, I forgot to mention it, but these came with the other headlights that I replaced these for. And you can see how on the inside, everything's black. There's no reflection. There's no light that can bounce off and go in different directions. It's all black. And then over here, for your blinker, it has this orange piece, which, cool. That's what it's supposed to have. But it kind of breaks up the flow of the whole look. So that's another piece we're going to change out. But enough explaining. Let's go ahead and do this and see what they look like. Alright, so luckily the headlight removal on these 02 Silverados, or really a Silverado all the way up to like really the new ones that have the bucket headlights, it's really simple. So I'm going to just show you because it literally takes 10 seconds. You got these little pins right here and I'm sure you won't be able to see them too great, but you see when I pull them out, you just pop these bad boys out. You pull them straight up. There's these long pins right here. Pull them straight up out of there, and that's gonna release your headlight. That's literally all that holds your headlight in. Now I will tell you, my headlight setup is a little bit different because I had to compensate for the lack of vision that I had. So I've got these big old, like these have their own cooling system basically, light bulbs in the headlight, but that's it. The old headlight's out, you can see it, how faded it is. That's actually a really good look at it, but that's what I had to work with. Now let's put the new one in. Alright, so hopefully you won't have to be like me and take a brand new headlight apart right away, but that's just because, like I said, I've got these upgraded type of bulbs in them. And I thought about it while I was doing this. If you're looking for a video, like, you know, that has headlights that are going to have, you know, the rings around them or the cool LEDs, for some reason, and I kind of know why, it's kind of the hardware on the truck, but a lot of these cool headlight companies, they don't make these headlights, like the more modern type headlights, kind of like what I have on my Camaro that has like an eyebrow or something, or some type of design, or your RGB stuff. It's really hard to get that on these trucks, because I don't even really want the RGB, but I would just like the rings, kind of something similar like what I said I have on the Camaro, that just makes it look a little bit more modern. But I don't have that in this video, so I just wanted to mention that. But these will give you a really modern look without having to do all the extra work to wire that type of stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in. Alright, so before I get too far ahead of myself, got to replace these the bumper light portion, and I'll just show it to you. You have to have the headlight out because it just uses this one clip to kind of hold itself in, and you got to reach down in there from the inside to get it. So for you guys that have done headlight swaps before, you probably already knew that. So that portion is more geared towards the people that may have never done this. So take these out as well. Pretty simple. Really no hardware really involved in any of this. Alright, so you'll get your bumper light. You'll take these your covers off just like that. Just like we did the headlight. Make sure you grab the right side. And you're just going to put your bulbs back in. And this was way before they made headlights super complicated or really impossible to change. They're actually quite simple. So that's appreciated. There's a little hook on the side. Make sure you hook that in. You can't really see it. There we go. Boom. And you're in. Now you finish up like I was trying to do earlier. Ow. Kind of get your headlight in place, especially when they're new. They don't really fit perfectly. You kind of got to fiddle it all around. If you can get one of the pins in, you can, there you go. You can kind of make the other one go in. Just got to get that alignment started. Hey YouTube, have you ever asked yourself, I wonder where Stan gets his parts from? Well, maybe you haven't, but I bet you shop on Amazon. And whether you shop on Amazon for parts, or whatever else Amazon has, which is everything, I have an Amazon affiliate link down in the description below. That's my link for you to get some parts and for me to get a little kickback. It's a win-win for everyone. Click the link, buy something, whatever parts I'm using in this video, or whatever your heart's desires. Help me help you. It's that simple. I appreciate you. And there it is. Here's a quick look at it for you. Got my bulbs in there, and it's the daytime, so I have to get the alignment on them straight. But just a comparison to what I had before and where we are at now. Way better look. Exactly what I was going for. should give me some real good light. That's a hope. I just want to see. I could care less about what it looks like. At this point, I've kind of went through that phase, and like I said, I just want to see now. So there it is. I'm going to finish up the other side, and then we'll finish up some other stuff in this video. So this is just in case you guys thought I was playing. These are two different sets of headlights I've put in this truck, plus the original ones, and I think I had one more set before this. So that's 2, 4, 6. So 3 sets of headlights just here sitting around. So I just wanted to show you guys how many headlights I've gone through on these trucks, because even these were kind of like what I was saying earlier, that have the little halos in them, but they're kind of makeshift, and you had to have all this wiring to make them work. And they worked all right for a while, but then I think these bulbs on the little column it had started going out, and plus you couldn't see anything out of them because the bulb for the headlights so small. So those weren't that great. And then I had these that got really faded, and I thought it would be cool to, well, I had actually replaced these, and I wanted to see, they had this tinted headlight stuff. I think these are the original headlights actually, but they had this little tinted headlight stuff. And I thought that would be pretty handy. Try to spruce these up and put them back in, and maybe I could see. But that went horribly. They just went black. So that didn't work out. So we got those over there. And like I said, I think I have one more set in between all this. So I just wanted to show that too. Alright. So hopefully that was simple enough for you. It is a simple install. Not too much that goes into it. But we're all done. I hope you like those beauty shots I gave you at the... I got to get myself out of the way. I couldn't do it. Of the headlights right there. They're a big improvement. Now I'm just going to time-lapse me installing this bed cover. That'll kind of be the finisher to this video. We'll look at it. I'll tell you a little bit about it. And then that'll be it. So let's go ahead and put that bed cover on. Alright, so here it is. This is the Gator truck bed protector. Like I said, I'll link it somewhere in the top of the video so you can see where I got it from. Not a very expensive bed cover. I don't really like the hard bed covers because I actually use my bed, and the hard ones, when they flip up, they get in the way, and I don't feel like paying $2 grand for a rolling lock or anything like that. I don't even know if they make one for this truck, that truck this old, but this is the type of bed cover I like. I know they don't last forever, but I could buy 10 of these things before I had to buy a rolling lock, and it'd be the same cost. And by that time, this truck would be in a completely different state. But this one does seem like a lot better quality. The other one I had, it kind of damaged the bed, and I think that's what they're trying to avoid here. You can see this dent right here. That is from damage from the old bed, or bed cover. So I definitely over-tightened the system they had set up and messed up my bed. And I'm going to get this truck painted, and we'll get all this fixed. So it's not the end of the world. But this guy right here definitely is a lot more truck bed friendly as far as damage and things like that. So I do like that, and I do appreciate that. Because like I said, I've had problems with that in the past. So there's that. It kind of... It does seal the bed better too. The other one I had didn't seal quite as good as it seems like this one's going to seal. So I do like that as well. So I think overall this will definitely be a better setup. And if you have a truck like this, you know the tailgate doesn't lock. So this isn't going to keep anything from getting taken out, but it protects a lot of things. And I feel more comfortable with just putting stuff back here because people can't see it. A thief, if they're going to steal something, they usually can see it before they decide that they're going to steal it. They're going to visually see it. That's why they tell you not to leave stuff in plain sight inside your vehicle. But that's a different story for a different day. We're just talking about a bed cover. Like I said, the Gator bed cover, I'll link it below. Tell me what you think if you get it. Alright, so that's it from your boy. This will probably be one of the last videos you see of the truck before we get started working on the engine and pulling the 5.3 out and putting the 6.0 in. And I'm doing that right here in the garage. I did that with the 1LE, so I know it can be done with the Silverado. So that's what we'll be doing next. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below of what you think about the headlights on the truck. I'll give you guys an update. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below about the headlights. I kind of update and I always try to comment regularly. But before we leave, sound clip to the truck coming now.